5:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here is a winter weather statement for the following counties in Indiana: Decatur, Johnson, Morgan, Rush, and Shelby. Winter storm watch in effect from Thursday afternoon through Saturday morning. Heavy snow possible. Total snow accumulations of 2 to 4 inches possible. Winds could gust as high as 50 miles per hour. Blowing snow. Wind chills as low as 25 below zero. The areas affected include portions of central, south central, southeast, southwest, and west central Indiana. The hazardous conditions are expected from Thursday afternoon through Saturday morning. The following impacts are expected. Plan on slippery road conditions. Widespread blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning or evening commute. Gusty winds could bring down tree branches. The cold wind chills as low as 30 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Additional details: a flash freeze is likely Thursday night with temperatures dropping more than 30 degrees in a matter of hours during the transition from rain to snow. Monitor the latest forecast for updates on this situation. Here is a winter weather statement for the following counties in Indiana: Boone, Delaware, Hamilton, Hancock, Hendricks, Henry, Madison, Marion, and Tipton. Winter storm watch now in effect from Thursday afternoon through Saturday morning. Heavy snow possible. Total snow accumulations of 3 to 6 inches possible. Winds could gust as high as 55 miles per hour. Blowing snow. Wind chills as low as 30 below zero. The areas affected include portions of central, east central, north central, and west central Indiana. The hazardous conditions are expected from Thursday afternoon through Saturday morning. The following impacts are expected. Plan on slippery road conditions. Widespread blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning or evening commute. Strong winds could cause tree damage. The cold wind chills as low as. Here is a winter weather statement for the following counties in Indiana: Blackford, Grant, and Jay. Winter storm watch remains in effect from Thursday evening through Saturday morning. Blizzard conditions possible. A wintry mix Thursday transits to snow Thursday night. Snow will be moderate to heavy at times late Thursday night through Friday. The snow will transition to lake effect snow through Saturday. Storm total snow amounts will be quite varied, exceeding 8 inches near Lake Michigan to a few inches in northwest Ohio. West winds could gust as high as 55 miles per hour, and will cause significant blowing and drifting snow. The areas affected include portions of northern Indiana, southwest Michigan, and northwest Ohio. The hazardous conditions are expected from Thursday evening through Saturday morning. The following impacts are expected. Travel could be very difficult. Areas of blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning or evening commute. Gusty winds could bring down tree branches. The cold wind chills as low as 30 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Additional details: dangerous cold is expected Thursday night into Sunday. Low temperatures will be in the single digits above and below zero. High temperatures will be in the single digits and teens above zero. Wind chill values could fall to around 20 to 30 below zero at times. The lowest wind chills will be Friday into Saturday. Additional snow accumulations are expected near Lake Michigan through Sunday in west-northwest wind-favored snow belts. Prepare for possible blizzard conditions. Continue to monitor the latest forecast for updates on this situation. Here is a winter weather statement for the following counties in Indiana: Delaware, Henry, Madison, and Randolph. Winter storm watch now in effect from Thursday afternoon through Saturday morning. Heavy snow possible. Total snow accumulations of 3 to 6 inches possible. Winds could gust as high as 55 miles per hour. Blowing snow. Wind chills as low as 30 below zero. The areas affected include portions of central, east central, north central, and west central Indiana. The hazardous conditions are expected from Thursday afternoon through Saturday morning. The following impacts are expected. Plan on slippery road conditions. Widespread blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning or evening commute. Strong winds could cause tree damage. The cold wind chills as low as 35 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Additional details. A flash freeze is likely Thursday night with temperatures dropping more than 30 degrees in a matter of hours during the transition from rain to snow. Monitor the latest forecast for updates on this situation. The holiday shopping season is officially underway. Give some thought to putting a NOAA weather radio on your shopping or wish list. The radios can provide attended and unattended monitoring for hazards 24 hours a day, year-round. They come in portable and desktop versions and via standalone as well as multi-band units. Alerts can be set for any counties. Cell phones that are based on the cell tower you are connected to. For more information, go online to www.weather.gov/IND/NWR. Click on the link titled Frequently Asked Questions. NOAA Weather Radio. It may someday save your life or the life of someone you know. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio.
Hang on just a minute, everybody. We'll get down to business in a second. Stand by.
Tonight, partly cloudy. Cold with lows in the lower 20s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming north toward daybreak. For Wednesday, partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Highs in the upper 30s. East winds.
What you just heard, everybody, is multiple winter storm watches from two different offices. Northern Indiana has mentioned blizzard conditions. So here's what we have going on. The winter storm that we streamed about yesterday is getting more serious. While the snow accumulations do not appear to show this, the wind chill factors. There we go. He's here. Finally, Caleb is unavailable. He's joining us now.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to the stream, Caleb.
Yeah.
I was just the reason I went live so early is I was trying to show them the winter storm watches that were out.
Right. Yeah.
They currently have two of them out, and they just extended the northern and western watch, which includes us here at the studio.
Yeah.
Because it's now. Sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah. Now they're actually showing kind of some snow totals between like 4 and 6 inches for here.
I feel like we're gonna get more than that, though.
Right.
Now, since he's here, let's go ahead and delve into the stream. No one else is on just yet besides us. But let's go ahead and delve in anyway, because people are still going to watch this after, I feel like. But what we're dealing with is a winter storm, like we said yesterday, is moving into the watch area Wednesday night through Saturday morning, including the following: heavy snow, heavy rain. And earlier in the week, Caleb said something about thunderstorms. We'll get to that in a minute. Heavy snow, blowing snow, very high winds, and extreme cold, all to central and northern Indiana, including our entire viewing area. Now, seeing stuff like this, we typically don't deal with things like this in December. As a matter of fact, this reminds me of 2014, where a very similar situation occurred.
Yeah.
What this signs to me is and if this actually does if 2014 does repeat itself, then we'll be out of power here at my home QTH for over a day, and I hope that's not the case, or else I won't be able to give you guys updates. But we have now for more in-depth analysis, let's see what Caleb says.
So looking at the synopsis that the National Weather Service in Indianapolis put out earlier, they are still definitely expecting a good amount of snow I still think that they're probably still trying to iron things out. Now they were saying 4 to 6 inches for the heavier spots, but I think that that will probably change, especially as we.
You there?
Oh, there we go. Did it go now?
Yeah, you're good. I can hear
Okay,
you
I
now.
just want to make sure. um, so, but that may change as we near the day. But like you said, it will start out as rain, and it will rain for most of the day Thursday, and then it will transition to snow. They're talking about the transition time between 6 and 10 p.m. Currently. So, and they're saying a flash freeze is possible, which you definitely can tell we're going to be in the 40s when it's raining, and then by the time we get through the actual drop, we'll be now to 0 degrees pretty much. Um, so we'll have to look out for icy conditions there. Um, and then strong winds. 50 to 55-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So we're looking at almost severe thunderstorm damaging wind type winds with this thing. So definitely power outages will definitely be possible, and even some down tree limbs for sure with this as well. And then the wind chills, those will be, of course, very low, almost nearing a negative 30 degrees. And
That's
that
been
will,
updated.
yeah,
They're now showing possibly just almost 35 below.
yeah. So we're probably looking at one of the more colder Christmas time type events that we've seen in probably a while, if not nearing a record. So, and then
This,
those will hang around through Christmas.
you know what, I find interesting is their decision to push the watch to start at 4 instead of 7. I don't exactly understand their logic behind that. What are your thoughts? My guess is because they're giving us a bit of a wider time frame for it to quickly transition.
Yeah, see that's kind of that was kind of my thinking too. Yeah, kind of a wider time frame, just in case the things kind of either do a slower transition or if it does a faster transition. It really depends. I think they were trying to kind of adjust to that.
I don't know what gives me this vibe, but I have a feeling it's going to be more of a rapid transition.
You know what? I was kind of thinking that too. I would say they're probably saying within a couple hours like time span. That would be probably likely within probably a 1 to 2 hour thing at the most. I feel it's been kind of quick.
Yeah. And did you see in IWX's watch they mentioned blizzard conditions?
Yeah. Yep.
We could see a blizzard warning from IWX.
Yeah, and what surprised me because with these strong winds, I mean, even just a little bit of snow can make visibility. I mean, go down just like that. But you had like a snowstorm that could give up to at least 6 inches of snow. I mean, you're adding a lot of snow to that. That's gonna make things really hard to make the visual visibility go down for sure.
Then something my friend Kylie was saying at school today was she was talking about temperatures of -3 degrees on Friday, and I'm seeing that as well. And then I pointed out to her temperatures or well wind chills of about 30 below. So that is a significant hazard, and that's honestly something that I've never seen around here. I don't think I've ever seen 30 degree below zero wind chills here.
It's very rare. When it happens, it's typical. It's kind of crazy. I was just thinking today, we don't typically get below zero with wind chills in the month of December very often. It's typically in like January, February time frame. So this is definitely early for even below zero wind chills. So and then yeah, you're right. 30 below wind chills is very rare, even for here.
Something
Um,
else that I want to mention is this is looking very similar to an event in January of 2014 where we got very significant snow accumulations. I'm not exactly sure how much, in addition to I believe wind chills were below zero then too, and that actually knocked out my power here at my house because the studio's QTH is actually at my house, and
Uh-huh.
it knocked out our power for over a day. Like a transformer across the street blew up. And
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned that if that happens again, we may have to evacuate just like we did in 2014.
Yeah, and that may be something too. Even just the wind may take down power lines. That's something that definitely it can be very dangerous, especially in this type of situation. You have no heat. You're gonna have to keep the heat that you have in your current house to keep you for as long as that power may be out. Um,
Yeah, we literally had to leave our house and go to one of my dad's friends' houses in Carmel until
right.
the power was restored.
Yeah, in that type of situation, you'd either have to leave, or if you do happen to have a wood burning fireplace, you could use that. But
Which
you'd
we
have to.
do here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Um,
it was funny because we were listening to music right after dinner, and then all of a sudden the heat went off, the radio went off, and I was like, "Whoa, major
yeah.
power outage!" And well, needless to say, that didn't end very soon, like most weather related do, because like typically with severe weather events that we've covered, we've seen the power flicker, but we haven't actually seen it go out entirely.
Right. Yeah. Same here.
Speaking of which, I'll go into this later, but we will take a look ahead at the severe weather season because I mean, why not? I mean, we're here, so might as well take a look at it. But focus mainly on this for now. Let's
Right.
talk about some ways we can prepare for power outages. If you have a backup generator, get it prepared because you may need to be using that. And some other ways are make sure you have, particularly in conditions like these, food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a radio operated by batteries, which means that I need to follow some of these instructions because I currently have a radio down that has AM and FM capabilities that I
Yeah.
really should have up.
Yeah, or I mean, of course, if you have a radio that does have a rechargeable battery, make sure that it is on the charger now. That way, if it does go out, you have that at least that length of time for that battery, um, and maybe try to tune in every once in a while. Try to preserve that battery if that's the only one you got. But if you do have a battery powered radio, that's definitely your best option. That way you don't have to use a power source, but you got your batteries. As long as you got enough batteries to get you through, you'll be all right. Um,
Yep, exactly.
I mean, a lot of people they say that the hand crank weather radios they're not very good, but in situations where you have no power and you have to regenerate, having a hand crank radio is definitely a really good option because you don't have to have batteries and you don't have to have a wall outlet.
Right.
Um,
Oh, yeah, we have action in the live chat and I didn't even notice. Let's take a look. Looks like both Trevor and Angel are in the chat.
nice.
I love how we were just talking this entire time and neither one of us knew there was stuff in the chat.
Yeah, you know what I did? Yeah, I need to look at that too.
Angel! Well, I guess that's true because we both are technically. But one other way, especially in this situation, preserve heating to the best of your ability and make sure you have plenty of blankets and clothing should the power go out. Like one of my friends at school jokingly said that she was going to wrap herself in several blankets, a onesie, a jacket, and all sorts of stuff. So she's good to go.
Yeah, but that can be funny, but actually at the same time with this with these wind chills, you're gonna need every bit of that because if you're having to be outside or having to be in that type of situation, the heat that you have is going to go to nothing very fast.
Yeah. So make sure no matter I don't care who I don't care where you are in this watch, make sure you have as much clothing as possible readily available in case the temperature rapidly drops in your home. Because should that happen, then A, light a fire immediately. B, you need to make sure that you don't um get overcome by cold, and make sure you're as warm as possible, because like we were talking about just a moment ago, these wind chills are extremely dangerous. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised they don't have a wind chill warning out that may come out with the winter storm warnings that I'm almost thinking are inevitable at this point.
Yeah, that may get issued probably closer to the time. That winter storm watch, I don't know, I'm thinking it's going to come out within, I mean, definitely within probably the next 24 hours. I would say, like you said, probably by 1 p.m. Wednesday. If not, maybe a little bit later. But and that wind chill advisory may come out even later than that. It may
I
come out
think it's going to be a warning, not an advisory.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. A warning.
Also, just for the heck of it, I'm going to discuss this.
Uh-huh.
For weather radio listeners out there, I don't understand the logic behind this, but winter storm warnings are not tone alerted between 11:05 p.m. and 7 a.m. I'm kind of playing dumb for the viewers' sake, but I also don't exactly understand it because Caleb and I were talking about this last night. So, do you want to explain to them what you explained to me last night?
I was saying that it's kind of like, I mean, yes, there are hazards with with snow and ice and everything. That is definitely information that definitely needs to be getting out. But it's like with snow, it's not posing immediate threat. Like, I guess a life-threatening type threat immediately. It's kind of something that if you tune into it, you can catch it. Which, if you listen to weather radio, you'll be able to catch it pretty easily. Or even if you watch the news, you would be able to know. But like a tornado or even a severe thunderstorm, that's immediate. That can do damage within seconds. That could destroy your home. So it is kind of an interesting thing that they don't do that, but at the same time, it could be very helpful in a way.
But there's one other thing that doesn't make sense,
Mhm.
and I don't think we ever talk about this, but I found out back in 2018, ice storm warnings are tone alerted between 11:05 p.m. and 7 a.m. Like they're tone regardless. I don't understand that. It. I was like coming home from a cooking thing.
Uh huh.
Funny story here. I actually forgot my watch at the cooking thing, so my TBI had to pick it up. And then I was asleep, and the next thing I know, I'm not going to duplicate the sound effect because I don't know how to do it on the 120. But all of a sudden, my 120 goes off, and I hear ice storm warning. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
And my mom runs into my room and turns off my radio because she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't do that nowadays because my bed is right next to my weather radios, and it
Uh
wasn't at
huh.
the time. That, and I have more control over my radios now, so I can actually do that stuff.
Right.
Ooh, looks like. Oh, whoa. Hang on just a second. How is that even possible?
Did they just have a glitch?
What do you mean?
So it was talking. So you know how they usually wait till like right now, since it's Tuesday, it probably be like Friday or Saturday, and then say the 4 to 7 day outlook. Well, they just like repeated the first part of the forecast thing in the middle between Wednesday and Thursday.
Wait, what are you listening to?
The weather radio.
Which radio are you using? Your radios, or are you listening to mine?
I'm actually listening to my WR400 right here.
I can't hear it.
Huh?
Can you turn it up?
Yeah. Whoops.
Chance of snow 30%.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to have the good quality speaker? Listen to my speaker.
Uh huh.
Listen to this.
Freeze is likely Thursday night with temperatures dropping more than 30 degrees in a matter of hours during the transition from rain to snow.
Yeah.
My
That's
speaker
kind of
is distorted and yours isn't. What is up with that?
well. If you turn it all the way up,
Mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy.
That's
yeah.
still better than mine. Mine blew out, I think. So
It's very possible. But I've got to say for alarm clock, AM, FM radio, and weather radio type thing, it has a pretty decent speaker on it. Either way.
Now the Sanjian, listen to this.
Snow and rain showers toward daybreak. Little or no snow accumulation.
Oh God, that's
Cold. Near steady temperature in the lower.
It's perfect.
It is clear, ain't it?
It's one of the best radios out there, in my opinion. Just wish
Right.
it would activate more. It doesn't activate for weekly tests for some reason.
Right.
And you got your HH working again, right?
Yes, I sure did. Well, this one's dead. I forgot what I was doing, and somehow, because I thought it was done for, I didn't think I could clean the corrosion from the batteries off of it, so I cleaned it. But come to find out, I actually had got me another one. So I got a rechargeable one and a non-rechargeable one, and the one that takes batteries is dead.
Wait, so you have a VP2 now?
It's actually, to be honest with you, it's literally the same. I think it's like the 16, but literally the only thing different is it has a battery pack. That's literally the only thing different.
So now you have two HH54 VPs.
Basically.
Meanwhile, mine is still in perfect working condition.
Right.
Wait. Let's annoy our viewers a little bit and do the siren test simultaneously.
You know what? Hold up. Oh, well, you know what? You meant to show the mirrors because you know what? I think my battery literally just died.
On which one?
The one that is non-rechargeable.
Wait a minute. Where's your other one?
You know what? Hold up. Let me grab that one. Like, because that one I know that one I know works. Hold up.
Did you just get that?
Yes.
So he's getting some new equipment updates, guys. I did not know this. I need some equipment upgrades myself. New message from Angel. You think, Angel? I agree.
Thursday afternoon through Saturday morning. Heavy snow possible. Total snow accumulations of 2 to 4 inches possible. Winds could gust as high as 60 miles per hour. Blowing snow. Wind chills as far as 5.
I noticed you have the button beeps turned off on that one.
The hazardous conditions are.
All right.
I've noticed you've got your button beeps turned off on that one. I've noticed.
You know what? It came that way.
Do you like them off or on?
You know what? I guess it doesn't matter to me, but you know what? I can't, in a way, if I'm carrying it like it with me, if I'm going somewhere, I like to have them on. That way, if I know if I press them,
there is a way to turn them on, by the way.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I know how to turn them on.
All right.
Click the menu button, which is the one on the bottom. Go click up 6. Click the middle button, then click up.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Let's see if we can do our tests simultaneously.
All right, hold up.
3, 2, 1.
Well, now that we blew your eardrums out.
I know, right? Sorry, guys. I just couldn't resist.
All right. Now, the Storm Prediction Center just did. It kind of basically quoted. They said instead of like strong winds, they said damaging winds with this system.
Yeah, I think I'm agreeing with them based on what I'm seeing. Hang on, I'm gonna turn my 120 on.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Let's DX a little bit while we have a time.
Standard time.
Ooh, we're getting channel 5. Listen here. Listen closely. And of course, as I say that, we lose it.
Never fails.
Can you hear that at all?
Very little.
Let's see if we can get Let's see if one of us can get WXK74. So let's see if we can get their watches.
Tonight. Cloudy.
Yes, I'm getting it.
Winds 5 to 10
Oh,
miles.
nice.
Snow accumulation Wednesday night. Cold.
Let's see if you can get anything.
Scattered snow and rain.
All right. Hang on.
Southeast or no snow.
Hang on, turn on travel mode.
Cold.
You travel mode? Okay.
Yeah, travel.
10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts
Dang.
up to 25 miles an hour. Snow showers. Precipitation.
Well, let me do it. Hold on.
Oh no! Oh no, Trevor! Oh no! Oh no, bro! That
What?
was on stream too.
Oh man.
Oh.
Once again, forecast for tonight. Partly cloudy through night, then becoming mostly cloudy.
What? Angel just made a grammar error, I think. Caleb, are you still there?
Yeah, huh?
Do you have your travel? Do you know how to turn on travel mode on your radio?
You know what? I think how do you do it?
Hold down the top button with the radio on.
Oh, that makes sense. I forgot.
Up to 50 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 90%. At times through wind chill values as low as 21 quarter mile or less at times. Additional
So,
snow accumulation. Very windy and much colder with lows around 5 below. Areas are blowing snow. Winds 25 to 30.
You're holding it down too short.
Steady.
oh, too short. Okay.
Chance of snow.
You have to hold it down for about 4 seconds.
Wind chill values through midnight.
There it goes.
Areas are blowing from Friday.
You're getting Muncie.
Cloudy with scattered snow showers. Near steady temperature snow. Areas are blowing snow 20 quarter mile or less at times. Cold. Windy and much colder. Mostly cloudy. Steady temperature around zero. Snow.
Yeah, it's only getting
Wind chill values as low as 30 below.
the 2.
Areas mostly cloudy.
Then how am I getting Lafayette?
Partly cloudy.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold up.
Cold. Toward daybreak. Lows 5 below to 0.
Go to home, and then we'll go.
Oh, it's because it keep don't keep going back to home. Just let it scan.
Highs around 10 above. Wind chill values as low as
Keep it on travel mode. That's what I do.
highs in the lower 20s.
You don't have to hold it down
Wind chill values
for it to scan.
5 below in the morning.
Click the button just once.
Monday. Mostly cloudy.
When you hold down the home button, it'll automatically go to your home frequency.
I see.
Wind chill values 30% below.
So you hold it, and then
Partly cloudy.
yeah, it only gives me Muncie, and then
Daybreak. Cold with lows around 0. For snow 20%. Normal highs for the period are around 35 degrees.
I know what I can do. Try this.
Partly cloudy in the elevation total. Not as cold with highs in the lower 20s. Wind chill values as low as 5 below in the morning.
If you want to change your home frequency, there's a way to do that as well.
Yeah, let's see.
But it risks screwing up with you. It risks screwing up your activations. Because I once changed my home station to channel 4 and I didn't get an alert when it came through.
Oh wow.
December 28th through Tuesday, January 30th calls. It was precipitation with a normal 35. Normal highs for the period are around 35. Normal lows are around 20. The normal precipitation total for the 7 days is around 0.7. Oak Creek Airport. At 6 standard time in Lafayette. It was
I'm also able to get it.
The temperature was 30 degrees.
Doesn't sound too clear on my end.
I know, right?
I think I'm getting better reception.
The barometric pressure was 30.45 inches and rising. Nearby, it was clear with a temperature of 30.
Bro, you know Complete Craziness 19, right?
Oh yeah.
That was from Lafayette.
Oh wow.
Bunch of IWX and LOT warnings with some IND warnings too.
Reported 31 in Danville, Illinois. Reported 32 elsewhere across Indiana. Indiana. It was clear with a temperature of 38 in Bloomington and 40 in Evansville. It was
I'm
partly
getting
cloudy
another
with a
one
temperature
too,
of
but I'm not sure
31 in
exactly which
Fort
one
Wayne,
it is.
35 in Indianapolis, and 36 in Third Street in Bend. It was cloudy with a temperature.
What channel are you on?
I'm on.
It was clear.
If you go from Indianapolis, you're going. Let's see.
It was
After Muncie, it'll be 2 clicks.
It was mostly cloudy.
From Muncie?
Uh-huh.
Chicago, 37 at St. Louis.
That should be Lafayette.
That's what I was thinking.
It was cloudy with a temperature of 31. Once again, in Lafayette.
And then I was able to get one more, which would be 2 clicks from Lafayette.
That's channel 6.
Yeah.
That's either Columbus or Kankakee.
Marshall, Miami, Illinois, Stark and White. Winds can bring down storm watch. From its old wind chills as low as 30 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed.
You still lose it. Trevor, I think your message came through on my end. I think it may have read it. I'm not sure. Oh, I just lost it. Come on. I'm not changing my home frequency again. I've learned my lesson. At least I know how to set my home frequency if I get a new HH. Yeah, I lost it.
I will tell you, the HH54 is definitely a pretty good handheld weather radio. It's yeah.
It's gotten me through a couple tornado warnings already. So apparently, the reason I said "oh no" was because Trevor went outside for a fire drill in shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh man.
I don't envy him there.
Yeah.
But seriously, bro, the HH, there's several versions of the HH54 VP. There's a 14, a 15, and I believe. And I know there's a 16 because we both have 16s.
Yeah.
I like the 16 better because it has a faster siren.
It does, and there was a way that you could tell. Apparently, so if any of you have an HH54 or whatever, you can tell by the HH54 VP15 has the Midland logo on the battery cover, and the 16 does not.
It also has different button beeps.
Yeah, it definitely does. Oops. There we go.
Meanwhile, I have a 16 as well, but I can't duplicate the 15's button beeps, but they're lower pitch. And the siren is far slower than what we demonstrated.
Yeah.
But I think we're getting close to wrapping it up here. So let's do one more thing before we go. Let's take a look ahead into next year's severe weather season while we have a second.
You know, my thoughts on that is if everything does wrap up on time, like they were saying at one point that everything was going to do, it may get active because we'll actually have spring back. So if we have spring back, then yeah. Whereas last couple of years or whatever, we've seen where we kind of went from kind of cold to pretty much 70, 80 degrees, right into almost summer. So if we have that time, especially April, and May, like they say, then we may have a pretty active spring.
And if that's the case, we may get a lot of live streams in the spring. We'll see.
Yeah.
Also, I learned something new.
I
don't know if I ever told you, but we almost got hit by a violent tornado on June 24th, 2014. I finally figured out when that. And another note, the city of Noblesville before the March tornado warning had not been under a tornado warning polygon in 8 years.
Yeah, I knew it had been a while.
But yeah, I wonder.
I didn't know exactly how long, but wow, that's crazy. That's almost a decade without even a tornado warning.
And the storm that hit us, coincidentally enough,
Uh-huh.
actually produced a violent tornado pretty near the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Oh wow.
It had a PDS warning on it.
Yeah, that's a pretty significant tornado. Yeah.
Yet the warning for us was radar indicated.
Yep.
And funny enough, there were actually 2 PDS warnings from 2 different cells that produced 2 different tornadoes
Yeah.
in Marion County. I think the northern one hit us. The other one probably went into Hancock County.
Uh-huh. Which yeah, that would definitely make sense. Yeah, wow, that dang.
Say that again. I didn't catch that.
That is definitely crazy. 2 pretty powerful, or at least, I mean, even if it was a spin up, if they actually got it to PDS level, that's pretty significant.
Yes.
um,
Kind of reminds me of August 24th, 2016, doesn't it?
yeah, because usually a spin up tornado. Usually we get a lot of those spin up tornado threats where you have maybe an EF1 at the strongest. But other than that, it's usually your EF0s and damaging straight line wind type threats. But
and we generally get those like TORCs, not PDS.
Right.
Got a couple of those.
Yeah.
We should have gotten the one for Randolph County because it was on my birthday. That would have been fun to stream.
Hey, there you go. I mean, the threat that it does pose to people, but at the same time, the birthday present that you would have got.
Yep. I still got one though because I was in Sellersburg, Indiana.
Yeah.
And a severe thunderstorm hit us. Like we were getting ready to go to a baseball game, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I hear is. I'm like, wow, Mother Nature, you actually sent me a birthday present.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if there's anybody a birthday present and they like winter storms, well, they're definitely gonna get one. Cause man.
Yeah. My friend Haley, who is on the storm team but is not here right now, actually is going to pick up her sister from college in Cincinnati, I think, and on I think it's Friday. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, they were actually telling people to like readjust your travel plans, like to leave earlier. So like use like today and tomorrow to travel and be there by like Friday.
Yeah, like we're supposed to go to New York over the Christmas holidays, but we may not make it.
Yeah, because I mean they're saying that flights are going to be delayed. Like a lot of them are going to be well. I know you. I'm not sure if you guys are flying or whatever, but just
we're driving.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, so we're probably not going to make it with the way things are looking here and to our north and east.
Yeah.
It would be kind of cool. I know it's not going to happen because they don't issue snow squall warnings when there are winter storm warnings active, but it would be kind of cool to see some of those.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you look at it, if this does go the way that they say it's going to go, it's going to be just like one great big snow squall. A very intense snow squall, if I should say, 55-mile-per-hour wind gusts with it. So yeah, it'll be like a very intense snow squall.
I'm thinking about doing just like a simulcast of the weather radio for several hours during the winter storm on a live stream.
Which wouldn't be a bad thing because they may give updates, just little brief updates as we go along.
What time do you think we should start that?
Because
this is Thursday we're talking about, and this is all dependent on if we actually do end up leaving for New York. But if we don't, what time should we start that simulcast?
If you want to get a little bit ahead of the actual like cool down and everything, you could definitely start
6 o'clock maybe.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad time because I mean, between the 6 and 10 o'clock time frames when that big cool down's supposed to happen, so that wouldn't be bad at all.
And then I think we probably go through a while and then possibly do another one on Friday.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, do a few hours, and there you go.
Yeah, like start a new one every few hours and just keep going.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know. I just don't want to. The other reason I want to do that is because it's going to distract me from really loud noises outside. Because
right.
that wind is going to be loud.
Yes, it is.
So might as well distract myself with with multiple weather radios on.
There you go. And you could do that, and then I mean, it is kind of in a way. I mean, if you watch it back, or say if you watch it back, and then even if you were to say like live stream it, it would give updates either way. It'd be giving updates on the thing. You see how it kind of evolves.
Yep. Dude, look at the live chat.
All right, let me take a peek at that.
Look at the last message in the chat thread. Correction, not the last one. The second to last one. How does she not know what a snow squall warning is?
Well, so a snow squall warning basically, I guess the best way to describe a snow squall is like a very heavy. It's like a band of snow, but that has at least 30. I forget if it's 30 or 35 mile per hour wind gusts with it. So it's like a heavy band of snow that can quickly take away visibility, very quickly.
Okay, now I'm curious. Can they issue severe thunderstorm warnings for snow squalls?
You know what? Now that I don't know.
But like we were talking about, yeah, I think if I don't go to New York, I'll probably be doing a simulcast of the weather radio, probably from about 6 or 7 o'clock through the evening hours.
Yeah, however long, yeah, because you can do that, and you can watch it, or people get to watch how it kind of evolved and how they updated it, and
and it gives people opportunity to ask questions that I might be able to answer. And if you have those answers, feel free to be in the live chat as well and answer that, because I want to do that stream solo.
Right.
Like tomorrow's stream again, just like this one, we'll be doing together. But Thursday and Friday, I want to do solo.
Right. Yeah. Kind of gives you a chance to kind of answer things, and if you don't see anything, I could be in the chat. Getting the ones that you may have missed or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I prefer.
Right.
Dude, look at Epic Roller's message. Look at Epic Roller's message. Look at that.
He took it away.
How so?
It says message retracted.
Dang it, Epic. Were you able to read it before?
No, I did not.
Let me scroll through live chat. Come on, you stupid phone. I'm not doing that.
I think what's also going to help on limiting the snowfall amounts is because with the strong winds, a lot of that snow that's going to be coming down is going to be blown. So it's going to take it, from the area that it's falling. It's just going to blow it.
That creates even worse problems.
Right.
Definitely don't want to be out in that.
Yeah, visibility at times will be probably little to none.
Okay, Angel has a valid question.
Uh-huh.
Hang on. Okay, so Angel, to answer your question, I do not believe they're going to issue a blizzard warning because the snowfall amounts aren't very much, so it's not blizzard criteria. I don't think it has to be. I feel like it has to be a specific amount of snow to be a blizzard
Right, I
warning.
think so too. Yeah.
But I do think they're going to issue a winter storm warning. Oh, look, it's back. Look at Trevor's message. It's back. I guess he has a lot of HHs.
Oh, I see.
Trevor, where'd you get all those HHs on? Did you get the HHHHHHHHH54 VP online? Because mine is coming for you. Okay, that was weird. Also, for those of you that might have found that disturbing, it wasn't intended to be. It was intended to be funny. How long have we been live?
We've been live for a little while.
We've been live for 50 minutes already.
Yeah.
I thought this was only going to be a 15 to 20 minute thing, but it's really been about 50 minutes because we've been messing around. I mean, might as well since we're on this stream, but tomorrow's stream I want to be a lot more serious.
Right, and yeah, because I mean, I guess there has been some valid questions, like the blizzard thing. I would probably think that it has to be probably above 10 inches of snow and probably a certain amount of wind gust speed as well.
Yeah, actually, the winds I think do meet blizzard criteria.
Yeah.
So the winds are about 55, and I think that is blizzard criteria because I've seen blizzard warnings with 45.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Now you say that, yeah.
But I've also never seen IND actually issue a blizzard warning, so.
Right. I don't think I ever have either.
What the heck happened there? You just glitched out horribly.
Oh, wow.
What did Angel say? That doesn't make any sense. No, Angel, you're not going to get blown away. Angel. Oh my god.
Now, if we had 90 mile per hour wind gusts, then yeah, you might want to be careful. It might knock you down, but
it won't blow you away like 300 will.
Yeah. Yeah, 300. Oh man, yeah, yep.
What is Angel asking? Yes? I don't understand what you're trying to ask here, Angel.
Is she trying to say, asking what a winter weather advisory is?
I don't know. It's definitely not as significant as this. Like,
it's kind of like
2 to 4 inches with like 15 to 25 mile/hour winds, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that, and I think it's also they put them out for like if there's gonna be icy kind of conditions on the road in the morning, or it's kind of like a winter weather, like keeping you like aware of like what's going on. Be careful because it may be icy on overpasses or whatever. It's kind of like a little info type thing.
Don't we have ice storm warnings for that purpose?
Right, exactly.
And Angel doesn't seem to feel like elaborating yet, so let's see how long let's see what she says when she actually responds. I'm seriously curious to see what they do with this watch. Also, did you know there's such thing as a blizzard watch?
You know what? If there is, I've actually never heard one.
It's so rare that I've never seen one.
Wow. I've also noticed that they've added the couple words of heavy snow into the thing.
Our watch or the watch down south? So I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah, because see, it used to be just a winter storm watch, but now they've actually added I think they added the heavy snow wording to it.
Which one?
The one for us, the Hamilton County one, I think.
Yeah, I think they did actually.
I would suggest probably Indianapolis and Northwest type of event.
Really, Epic? Can I undo this?
Oh, he was deleting the messages that he was putting out.
Is there a way that I can undo this?
Now that I don't know.
Wait, let's see what happens when I click this. How do I'm time Angel, that was Trevor, Trevor, that will not be tolerated. You can't time people out for no reason. You're kind of abusing your moderation powers there, dude. So don't time Angel out for no reason. What did you do? I need you to justify yourself here, dude. Because that was really unnecessary. Is there a way to untime out somebody?
Now that I don't know.
And Caleb, you're a moderator too.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Let me fucking look around here, fucking find where those little tools would even be at.
Yeah, actually, I don't think there is.
Now it's not showing me anything other than the switch camera and the finish button and then the chat.
I'm not sure. In the future, Trevor, don't do that. I'll let you go this time, but don't do that in the future, or else you'll be the one in timeout. You need to ask me before you do stuff like that. Of course it's cold. Stop pointing out the obvious, forecast. You know something funny that I saw from IWX's forecast back in June? It said, for today, hot. And then it said, for Wednesday, very hot.
You know what? That is funny. I mean, I noticed that, but I never really. I mean, I
it's hilarious.
It's kind of like trying to put emotion into it or something.
I know. Although what Angel said is truly right. We really are silly meteorologists, but you know what? That's the best kind of meteorologist because we have comedy along on our side.
Right. Yep. You can be serious, but also get out the information. That makes it good.
Yep. You can be serious and give out information, but you can be funny about it. That's the good thing.
Right.
And since we're not actually in the meteorologist community yet, might as well do that.
Right.
Oh, I love doing stuff like this.
Right. Now they'll probably give an update, like a little in this. Well, it won't be like for the big update that I'll probably see on this from the National Weather Service with the synopsis. It won't be till probably 2 a.m.
So I think that's gonna do it for us for today.
Mm-hmm.
So you ready? You ready to do this again tomorrow, dude?
Yeah.
All right. To everybody that tuned in, thank you very much. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Caleb Wildman and Weather Stormlord will be back with you, aka both of us. We will be back with you tomorrow. What time do you want to do this tomorrow?
Oh, you said timing? Yeah, whenever.
All right, so I'd say I'll figure it out, but I'd say at between 5:30 and 7 o'clock, probably around 6 o'clock. But until tomorrow evening, from on behalf of Caleb Wildman, Weather Stormlord, saying so long, good night, everybody.